Hey, welcome to A Black Man's View. Welcome back to my page. Let's get right into this. Everybody knows, all over the world knows that Saturday, former President Trump, somebody tried to kill him. And it's bad that the political landscape in our country has come to where someone thinks that a man will be better off dead than he would be in the White House. That's crazy. It should never be like that, but that's the way it is. But I think it's kind of ironic that the man that was calling for violence at his rallies, that was encouraging people to beat people up at his rallies, that his former lawyer on January 6th was at his damn rally talking about trial by combat, and got the Republican candidate for governor in North Carolina, talking about some people need to be killed, some people need to die. Now their leader, their grand supreme leader, somebody tried to kill him. A member of his own party tried to kill him. That's ironic to me. It's ironic to me. And if I can be honest, I really don't care. And I don't care if somebody tried to kill the man or not. I don't care. Honestly, I'm surprised that it wasn't Biden first. I'm surprised somebody didn't try to kill Biden first. But the way the landscape is politically in this country, the only thing that's surprising to me is that it took this long for some idiot to try to do it. And it's bad. And the only good thing, I'm not saying it's a good thing. The only thing that's going to come out of this is that any chances that Biden had of getting reelected went out the window the minute that this dude failed in trying to kill this dude. It went out the window. Trump is the next president. He's going to get all the sympathy vote. And the point is, everybody's talking how old and frail and weak Biden looks. This man just got shot in his ear, and he stood up and gave a thumbs up sign to the crowd. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that it is because some people lost their lives, but honestly, when I was looking at the replays, the shit looked kind of staged to me. It looked set up, but I don't think it was because innocent people died. I don't think it was. It's just the way that it came about. It looked staged to me. But I'm not saying that. I'm not jumping in no conspiracy theories. I'm not trying to do none of that because obviously it wasn't. It wasn't staged. Some idiot tried to kill the former president of the United States, and that's just the landscape we in right now. What's surprising is it was a member of his own party that did it. After everything, all January 6th, but everything that this dude has said and did that incites violence, that incites his followers to go out and hurt somebody, he's the one that ends up getting shot. That's crazy. And it's just like karma's a bitch. And what goes around comes around. Karma is a bitch. And if that ain't karma, I don't know what is. Now, I know there's some people that look at this. I'll probably get some negative comments. But it's going to be what it's going to be. And honestly, I do not care if somebody try to shoot this man or not. I don't care. I don't care. And if the dude was a better shot, Trump would be dead right now. He would be dead. 150 yards with an AR or whatever he used to shoot him with, that should have been a crapshoot. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad he's not dead because that would have really put the country in turmoil. I'm glad that he's not dead. I'm glad that he's still breathing for the sake of his family and his young son and his wife. I'm not wishing death upon nobody because that shit comes back around to get you. If you wish ill on anybody, it comes back around to get you. I'm not wishing ill on anybody. It's just surprising to me that one of his people tried to kill him. One of his supporters tried to kill him. After all the shit he talked about the other side and the radical left and all this, the radical right tried to kill him. But of course, the radical right is blaming Biden, which I have to hand it to Biden. The minute that this shit came out, he jumped on TV and was like, I condemn it. It's bad. It shouldn't be like this. I'm glad that he did the right thing. He said the right thing. Biden looked very presidential. which if the roles were reversed, I can't say the same thing for Trump. Can't say the same thing for Trump. And all of this shit about how they're disrupting the country and how they don't want people to unite, now all of a sudden everybody needs to unite. We need to gather as one nation. Hypocritical. It's hypocritical at the most. It's hypocritical. And well, I can't say that I'm surprised that they're being hypocritical, because it is. I mean, it just goes back to this idiot running for governor here in North Carolina, Uncle Ruckus, talking about abortion and how he would outlaw all abortion in here in America, and they're running a commercial down here now about how it shouldn't be caused. It's not about saving the baby's life. It's about these women too promiscuous to keep their skirts down, which is the most idiotic thing in the world anybody can say about abortion. And if it was his daughter that got raped, or his daughter that was in a situation where she couldn't care for a baby, or anything like that, he would probably be the first in line to take his daughter to get an abortion. That's hypocritical. And this whole situation is hypocritical. And to me, it just exposes who Republicans really are. It exposes who they really are. Honestly, it exposes who they really are. And again, I'm glad that the dude didn't die. I'm glad that nothing's serious about it, and that he can continue on with his bullshit ass campaign, because I'm not wishing ill on nobody. But this shit was bound to happen. The way this country is right now, very divided, very hateful. It was bound to happen. I'm just surprised that it took this long for it to happen, and I'm surprised that it was him that got shot instead of Biden. But any chances of Biden getting reelected just flew out the window. Flew out the window. There's no way in hell Biden. I haven't seen the latest polls, but it wouldn't surprise me now if this dude's polls just skyrocketed, if he doubled his lead over Biden, because he comes off looking strong and ready for anything. That's just how it came off, and it's bad that I'm saying that, but that's the reality of it. But I hope he recovers well. I'm glad that his son still has a father. All his kids, glad they still have their father. I'm glad that his wife still has a husband. Because, yeah, it's fucked up where we at as a country when it comes to this. But it was inevitable that this was going to happen. It was bound to happen sooner or later. And honestly, the first thing that came to my head was when I find out this dude, somebody tried to kill him, was I hope that the dude ain't black, because if he was a black man, I probably wouldn't be standing here now. I'd probably be on guard at my house with all my guns loaded, waiting for some redneck to try to kick in my door, because all hell would have broke loose if it was a black man that tried to kill this dude. But that's where we are as a country. I hope that maybe this does unite the country, but I doubt it. It's just going to divide us even further, because that's the nature of our politics right now. It's just going to divide us even further. But for the sake of the country, I'm glad that this dude didn't die, because it would have been, all hell would have broke loose if he would have died. And I'm glad that his family still has him in their lives. That's just what that is. I'm glad that his family still has them in his lives, but me personally, I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'm getting ready for the hate. But until next time, deuces.